to be here. Hey, many of you found the software that I've been using, DataTab. I think it's datatab.net, the statistical and analytical software, to be absolutely amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed the tips and how to use that product and some of the things that software is actually capable of doing. We went through a live demo of it, and it is just absolutely mind blowing. I really think that product has the ability to really change how we statistically analyze data and our acceptance to analyze data and understand the nuances of our data much better, right? I've always said since the beginning that Lean Six Sigma is a great tool to help us drive out variation in our processes and do process improvement. But in the age of AI and automation, there are some skills that are going to be in demand. And I've spoken a lot about what those skills are. Critical thinking. Everyone says they're critical thinking, but please spare me. Complex problem solving. Everybody thinks they're a complex problem solver, but please spare me, right? We know how to separate those people from the real problem solvers. Data literacy. Data literacy includes sharing and understanding data, but also statistical thinking. Are we good statistical thinkers? One of the apps that I've talked about, that datatab.net, provides a great intuitive, easy to use, easy to understand way of looking at statistics, and with all the built-in help that it has, it's absolutely phenomenal, right? So absolutely go take a look at it. I have no affiliation with the product or service, but I will be using it with all my students going forward. I'm hooked on Data Tab. It gets us 95% of the way there of the Lean Six Sigma project work that we actually need to do. So again, if you're looking at Lean Six Sigma and you're doing statistics and all these other software packages are too convoluted, too hard to use, or too expensive, take a look at datatab.net. Now I'm going to talk about probably tomorrow, and I just wanted to grease the skids here for another application that I find mind blowing and I've been using for a couple of years. And it's called Easy Data Transform. Easy Data Transformation. It is an application that is written by a gentleman I know out in the UK. Again, no affiliation. I don't make any money off of this product. But if you want to prep data, pre-process large amounts of data, it is the tool to use. It's called Easy Data Transform, and it is a step-by-step way of creating a repeatable batch analysis and data scrubbing. I will give you a demonstration on how I do it, um, how I use it and do it, and it's probably going to be tomorrow. But here's the problem: have you ever had a large data set and you had to scrub it in Excel? You had to put in formulas, and you did a hand jam. You got something wrong there, or you're going through and you're doing multiple iterations. The first time you're deduping, and you're getting rid of duplicates. The second time you have to reformat data, and you're going through these iterations in Excel, and before you know it, you're not sure if you made a mistake. You can't trace it back, right? Or if you're doing that same process repeatedly, month after month, how do you batch it and do it so you can make sure you're not making errors in your data and that you can follow the logic and have an audit trail of that data. I use data, easy data transformation, and I have found it to be absolutely mind blowing. So again, it's easy data transformation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see where it just see the website and see what it says. It does more than what the website actually indicates. And I'm going to show you how I use it to prep gigabytes of data. I'm going to show you how I can batch in a bunch of work and apply the same transformations easy. And I'm going to show you how you can trace and audit your work to understand what's going on there. You can bring in a bunch of data, do fantastic transformations, and export it in a multitude of formats. It is by far one of the best software packages I use to scrub data and it has a bunch of analytical functions in it, but get data in a format that I can prep it and use it. And more importantly, have a repeatable, reproducible process. We know all the challenges that academia is having right now with all their fraudulent data that they're out there publishing and no one can repeat it and no one can reproduce the results that they're getting. With Easy Data Transform, if you plop your data in it, you can share that transformation with anyone. Let me share my screen with you so you can take a look at it. Easy Data Transform, you are going to have a blast by understanding the software. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me do this, share my screen. I understand. I'm going to share Easy Data Transform. Boom. Here it is. Easy Data Transform. It says here, transform data into information, merge, split, clean, dedupe, and much more without any coding. Just think about that. So here's an example of what it looks like. You can get data and you can plop it and create these workflows. You can bring in multiple data sources, join them, filter them, do all sorts of cool transformations, dedupe the data, and then export it into any file format that you're interested in. I'm going to show you how I use it, and I think you're going to be blown away. So again, my job here as I see it, is the how can we survive in the age of AI and automation, knowing that critical thinking, complex problem solving, data literacy, data analytics, innovation, and strategic thinking are going to be in demand more than ever. And how do we position ourselves? I already showed you some a statistical software package that you can use to get become more data literate and use statistical analysis and understand those analytics in your reporting. I'm also now sharing with you my favorite tool that I use to pre-process data, scrub data, big volumes of data, merge the data together, join the data together, and have a repeatable, reproducible, auditable process. I really think everyone can benefit from this, especially if you're concerned about having a routine job that is easily going to be done by AI and automation. If you want to be on the path of critical thinking, complex problem solving, data literacy, and data analytics, these are two tools that will get you there. So keep an eye out. I will be posting probably an invite tonight or some sort of meeting notice of when I'm going to actually go ahead and demonstrate this tool. I know you were blown away by DataTab, datatab.net, that statistical package. You are going to be blown away by this tool as well because it is absolutely phenomenal. Forget Excel spreadsheets, forget creating these crazy databases that we can't get joins. We are going to rock the world, or you're going to rock the world with a couple low expensive, low cost tools that absolutely knock it out of the park when it comes to value. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, share. We're going to be doing something, another demonstration that, again, bring an extra pair of socks because they're going to be blown off your feet when you see what this product can do and how I'm using it day in and day in and day out. So again, that is what I wanted to prep you for is this tool. If you found incredible value out of that datatab.net, wait until I demonstrate this product, right? And again, I know the owners of the company. I've in the beginning I asked for, can you do this? Can you do that? And he's been very responsive. But again, we can take advantage of this AI and automation, right? We can leverage, don't be leveraged by it. Think about how we can operate in that world. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. Just get ready, keep an eye out, like, share, subscribe, whatever they call all that good stuff. Be ready because this is going to be as good as the data tab. And I know many of you love that data tab statistical package, right? I saw the feedback, I saw the comments and yes, I'm using Data Tab in my Lean Six Sigma training. I'm going to continue to bring AI and automation to the Lean Six Sigma world because it's here. Let's leverage it. Let's embrace it. Let's make sure we stay viable in this job market. All right, folks. That's all I wanted to share with you. I just wanted to grease the skids so you would keep an eye out for what is coming on. Okay. Ciao.